Value of straightforwardness. People usually misunderstand the meaning of straightforwardness in communication. A vast majority of people think that being abrupt in communication is straightforward. Being straightforward does not, however, mean that you should hurt everyone's feelings by speaking rudely or arrogantly. Straightforward is not expressed in the speech. People with knowledge claim that it's the manner in which you present your point of view. Rather, we should be honest in communication. We should be open about our weaknesses and avoid being pretentious. Once Lord Shiva said to Devi Parvati, straightforwardness is dharma and crookedness is adharma. Only that person who has a straightforward nature gets the fruit of dharma. Furthermore, Lord Krishna said, crookedness is the abode of death, whereas straightforwardness leads to the Supreme Being. Lord Krishna also added that the actions of great men are consistent with their speech and the speech is consistent with their thoughts. But in the case of evil men, their actions are inconsistent with their words, and their words do not reflect what they actually think. The epic story of Birbal and an astrologer explicitly defines straightforwardness. One day, an astrologer came to Birbal to seek his advice. He had gone to the home of a rich man who requested him to read the lines on his palm and predict his future. The astrologer examined the palm and said, "You will see all your relatives die in front of your own eyes." The rich man had become so infuriated with the astrologer, that he had him beaten up and had him thrown out of his home. The astrologer then came to Birbal to understand why he had suffered for merely speaking the truth. Birbal said to him, "No one wants to see his loved ones die in front of him." That was obviously a wrong thing to say, even though it was factually a correct prediction. Why don't you go back to him after a few months and give the following prediction to him that you will really live long and will be the longest lived person in your social circles? The astrologer did as he was told and was surprised that the rich man was now very pleased with him and even rewarded him with a few gold coins. The astrologer understood the advice of Birbal. He had said essentially the same thing to the rich man both times, but the second time on, he had said it more gently and in a more acceptable manner. This story illustrates that while we must speak the truth and ought to be straightforward, at the same time, we should have the necessary wisdom and tact to say it correctly and in a way that does not offend anyone. It is important to know that straightforwardness is gentleness tempered with clear intent and a fearless attitude. Its purpose is to protect all people who live according to their values and ethical principles. In the modern age of frenetic business methods, it may seem all right to cheat to get ahead. It may seem an attractive shortcut to your goal. But when you have achieved your goal with hard work and straightforwardness in your dealings, without unjustly snatching someone else's share of success, then you are truly blessed. Thanks for watching.